Hello and welcome to a very special knife video. Today we'll be going through my top 10 personal best knives under $200 AUD, so Aussie dollars. And these are knives, like, they're not typically the most popular knives, but for under $200, which is kind of the cheapest kind of range for a decent, cheap, good knife, at least in AUD, from what I know. These are pretty good. They're not like, the crazy fades, slaughters, but they do look nice, and they are on some pretty nice looking knife skins. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into this video, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Please leave me some feedback in the comments if you guys enjoy this kind of video, and yeah, we'll get straight into it. Okay, so first up we have the Gut Knife Case Hardened, which comes in at around roughly $169 at the time of making this video. But it does float around that area. It goes up to maybe like 180 and down to 150. That's where it's kind of been sitting at in recent months. But no, this knife is actually really nice, and if you can get a decent pattern where there's a bit of blue on it, like this one in this clip, it can turn out to be a nice knife. The Gut Knife is obviously not one of the most popular knives, but it's an old knife. It's one of the originals, you know what I mean? And it does look very nice with the case hardened pattern on it, and for this price I think it is irresistible, and I think you guys really should check it out. Try and find on some trading sites one with a decent blue pattern that doesn't go too expensive. This one, I would say this one in this clip is probably would have a bit of added cost due to the blue on it, but yeah, honestly guys, this is a really nice knife, and I think you guys, if you want a cheap knife but want also an old knife and an older kind of pattern on your knife, this is definitely the knife to go for. Alrighty guys, so up next is the Vanilla Foucher knife. Now, the reason why I went with the Vanilla Foucher knife is because pretty much all of the Foucher knives are pretty cheap, under 300, except for the higher tier skins and higher condition skins. But the Foucher knife Vanilla comes in at around $189, just under $200, but it is a really nice knife, particularly for the animations. The draw animation is really nice, and it just looks overall clean. This is the only Vanilla knife on this list, purely because I think it looks super clean with no skins, and just by itself a default knife, it looks amazing. But obviously, there are a lot of options for skins for the Foucher knife under $200, so definitely be sure to check them out. Obviously, some of the lower tier skins once again, but if this is a knife of your interest, I would definitely check this one out. It is an amazing knife and looks super clean in game. Alrighty guys, next up on the list we have the Flip Knife Stained in the field tested, well worn and battle scarred conditions, which all vary between $180 and $150 AUD once again. But this knife is just super clean. The Flip Knife is a really nice knife, and the Stain is one of those skins that no matter what way you have it in, it'll still kind of look similar, and it'll still look really nice. But yeah, this one in this video is field tested, and it is, the price of the field tested ones are roughly around at $180. So, once again, really cheap for a good looking knife, a clean knife. And another very old knife that's been around since the beginning of CSGO pretty much. And if you like the Flip Knife, I think the Stained is the way to go. And at this price, I think it's just irresistible. Alrighty guys, next up on the list is the Huntsman Knife Stained. Once again, a really, really nice knife. The Huntsman knife is one of the best knives in the game, in my personal opinion. An old knife as well. I just think for $194 AUD, I think it's just a steal for such a good looking knife. A pretty popular knife, the Huntsman knife too. We've got the Stained skin once again. Not the most popular of patterns, but it does look really nice, especially in minimal wear condition. For $195, a minimal wear Huntsman knife Stained, I think that's a really good deal. and I think it looks really nice in game, particularly on the counter-terrorist side. I think it's a really nice knife to go along with the counter-terrorist style of play, and overall I think it's just a really good price for such a nice looking knife. Alrighty guys, last on the list is the Bowie Knife Knight in field tested condition. Now the one in this clip is obviously StatTrak. The StatTrak one is not under $200, but the field tested one regularly is $178 AUD, which is an absolute steal for a Bowie knife. It's a very clean looking skin, very basic, the Knight, but on the Bowie knife, which a lot of the skins for the Bowie knife in good condition are pretty pricey these days. So I think the Bowie Knife Knight is a really good skin to have, especially because, yeah, as I said, the Bowie knife is quite a remarkable knife and in pretty high demand in 2021, and I think it's just overall a really nice knife to own. And yeah, that'll end the top 5 knives under $200. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and yeah, I'll be back with another video, another knife video pretty soon, so stay tuned for that, and have a good one, guys.